Once upon a time, there was a boy named John. John was a boy who always seemed to struggle with everything he did. He was a failure in school, sports, and even in his relationships. No matter how hard he tried, he could never seem to succeed at anything. John's parents tried to help him. They sent him to tutors, encouraged him to try different sports and activities, and even sought the help of a therapist to help him deal with his constant feelings of failure. But nothing seemed to work. John just couldn't seem to shake the feeling that he was destined to be a failure. As John grew older, his failures became more pronounced. He failed to get into any of the colleges he applied to, and he couldn't seem to hold down a job for more than a few months. His relationship suffered as well, as he struggled to connect with others and build meaningful connections. John's life seemed to be spiraling out of control. He started drinking heavily and turned to drugs to help him cope with his feelings of inadequacy. His parents tried to intervene, but John refused to listen to their advice. He was convinced that he was destined to be a failure, and there was nothing anyone could do to change that. One day, John hit rock bottom. He lost his job, his girlfriend left him, and he was evicted from his apartment. He had hit rock bottom, and he had nowhere to go. But then something strange happened. As John was wandering the streets, he stumbled upon a homeless man. The man was dirty and disheveled, but he had a smile on his face that seemed to light up the entire street. John approached the man and asked him how he could be so happy, despite living on the streets. The man replied, "I may not have much, but I have everything I need. I have food, water, and a place to sleep. And most importantly, I have hope." John was struck by the man's words. He realized that despite his failures, he still had hope. Hope that he could turn his life around and make something of himself. Hope that he could find happiness and fulfillment, even if it was in a different form than what he had always imagined. With the help of the homeless man, John was able to turn his life around. He got a new job, started attending our meetings to get help for his addiction, and reconnected with his family and friends. He realized that failure was not a permanent state, but rather a temporary setback that could be overcome with perseverance and determination. John's story is a reminder that failure is not the end, but rather an opportunity to learn and grow. It's a reminder that no matter how bleak things may seem, there is always hope. And most importantly, it's a reminder that we are not defined by our failures, but by how we respond to them.